Fucking clowns, man.
Look on the NSA. My gosh.
Obvious evidence
Actually
here that
approved.
we need to take
Of course
this
there's enough
seriously,
evidence.
not downplay it.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most intriguing times that people reported seeing unidentified flying objects, verified by American government officials. Do you think aliens are behind any of these sightings?
Well,
Let us know in the
fighters
comments
is
which
gone.
occurrence seems the most extraterrestrial. Number 10, Roswell Incident. In the summer of 1947, rancher W.W. Brazel found mysterious debris on his New Mexico property. After he brought these materials to the authorities, the United States Air Force released a statement claiming that they had recovered a quote-unquote flying disc in Roswell. This description set off a resurgence of interest decades later in the 1970s, with conspiracy theorists claiming that the object had really been a crashed spaceship.
That wasn't
It
the
was
first
now
one they
also
found
claimed
when they
that
thought it
extraterrestrial bodies had been
Yeah,
found
but
at the
it's
site.
miles from
That
that
the Roswell UFO incident was real. It's a picture of an alien-type creature, and they claim it was taken in 1947.
I still don't believe it.
No, it's a whole...
Authorities admitted in 1994
Smells like
that
shit
the
to
object
me.
had really been a top-secret nuclear test surveillance balloon. Some are still convinced, however, that the real explanation...
Aliens?
Or robots from the future, whatever. The point is they need to keep everyone in a blissful state of ignorance.
Number 9. Lubbock Lights.
My date and I saw these lights coming over the screen. It was just a formation of lights.
On a summer night in 1951, 3 professors from Texas Technological College were sitting outside when they saw something they couldn't explain.
Who were apparently impressed enough by having seen strange things in the sky to go out and try to
There's no doubt people
try to
see
observe them
things,
under
it's
scientific
just
conditions.
far too many
Flying
people
over
see
Lubbock
stuff.
were
Yeah,
circular
yeah.
blue-green lights
There's
arranged in
absolutely
a
no
V
doubt.
formation. The lights
Yeah, they're seeing
reappeared again
something.
after the first sighting, and other
That's a
people
strange
besides
one.
the professors spotted them.
Yeah.
One witness,
No, I mean, they're
freshman
literally
Carl
seeing
Hart
these
Jr.,
craft that
even
they
snapped
describe.
a photo.
Because these things are in the air.
Right.
You know, the military have come out and said now, you know, in all countries, all our Western countries, it's. I mean, you've got to be an idiot these days to think that it's not real.
Right, well, I must be.
But no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, you know, these things are not coming from outer space,
Yeah.
but they are someone else's. They're not
Right.
ours,
Right. I mean, they look a bunch of crackpots, these guys.
and they are flying around in the skies. There's no doubt about it. But these guys
Professors.
are professors and stuff. But,
Professors.
well, you know, professors who pay to lie.
Yeah.
outside and waited, and then 2 more flights came over. I think I got 2
I doubt
pictures
this
of
guy
one
is.
and 3 of the other.
But what was it? United States Air Force officer Edward J. Ruppelt, who investigated as part of Project Blue Book, concluded that it was an, quote, explainable natural phenomenon, end quote.
No, it's
He
just a
elaborated
reaction.
that a scientist had found the answer, but that he couldn't divulge it.
In
As
glitches.
the scientist had
Well,
requested
it's just
anonymity.
unfolding year
It
after
was,
year.
at best, a frustratingly
And now that
vague
the
explanation.
Pentagon and the military,
Number 8,
the British
Little
military say
Green
it's
Men.
real,
What do you think of when you hear
change
the
the
word
colour of green
alien?
now.
For many, it's a diminutive green
Little green
humanoid
man.
with eyes too big for its head.
Well, yeah,
That
but
depiction
whether
was
there's little green men
popularized
or
by a
not,
sighting near Kelly and
nobody's ever been
Hopkinsville
inside
in
one.
Kentucky.
3.5 foot tall. Big ears, big eyes, arms down to the ground, and it was floating atop the ground, legs not moving.
It's that voice that puts me off.
One summer evening in 1955,
Her voice.
Her
the
accent
Sutton
makes her
family
sound like an
burst
idiot.
into the police station,
This is
claiming
no
that their
offence, but
farm
no.
was under siege by small aliens. They'd been shooting at them for hours through windows and door screens. The United States Air Force looked into the
Probably more
incident
like a
as part of
military
Project Blue Book and concluded that it was a hoax.
Exercise.
Some have theorized
saying it's a
that
hoax.
Suttons
Yeah, I know
were
they're
shooting
saying
at
it's a
owls.
hoax, but,
On the other
you
hand,
know, why
many
wouldn't they?
ufologists
They're not
are
gonna tell you
convinced
it's
the
real.
Suttons fought
Let
off
the
an
world
alien
panic.
attack in Kentucky.
And back
My
then, that
family
was
had a
like
nice,
too
quiet
scary.
life. They
Really?
loved the farm, they loved it out in the country, but
But it
that
did
night
happen when
changed
you
everything
found the
for
guy's
them.
diaries.
It was never going to be the same again.
Number 7, Flying Saucer. Just weeks before the Roswell incident in 1947,
Right,
private
Cessna.
pilot Kenneth Arnold was flying his plane in Washington state when he witnessed a bright flashing light above Mount Rainier.
And the incident gains explosive
So I don't know
nationwide
what
news
to make
coverage.
after these.
It's the first
I
ever
still don't
credible
believe the
sighting of
videos for seeing the
UFOs.
video.
over
Well,
the
yeah,
United
but I mean,
States.
Arnold described
That's
what
all
he
because
saw
you
as a
just don't
diagonally arranged formation of objects that weaved and darted around like saucers skipping across the water.
At first, he thought maybe the speed was 1,200 miles per hour. But then later, it was calculated to be nearly 1,657 miles per hour.
This description is what coined the phrase flying saucer. There have been many theories attempting to explain what Arnold saw. Publicly, the Air Force declared the sighting to be a quote-unquote mirage.
I feel like for that, it's a tourist play to get people to go to Roswell and Nevada, and there's a whole
I'm
market
sure there are
for it.
cases where that's true, but there's no denying the fact that these things are flying around.
It's like Nessie, innit?
And they have been flying around for thousands of years. I mean, this stuff's been going on since the written word.
Right.
People have been saying they've seen things flying around in the sky. I have no doubt that they have.
Yeah, or they believe they're seeing something. I believe they believe.
However, the
They're
Air
seeing
Force
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's like you. If you
continued
tell
to
me you see
investigate,
something, it's up to
concluding
me
that
whether
the
to
saucers
believe you or not.
have been real
I
and
don't
not
doubt
due to
you'd be
natural
lying,
phenomena.
but, you know, otherwise
Eventually,
how would
this
you
led to a
communicate
larger
if you denied
investigation that
everything you
evolved
said?
into the famous Project Blue Book. Number 6, Rendlesham Forest Incident. Today, the forest is home to a UFO trail and a monument
It's not
shaped
good
like the
anymore,
curious
it's all been
craft
released.
spotted
Oh,
there.
is it
The
England?
2020 documentary Codename Rendlesham
UFO
described
trail.
it as a legend
God.
as mysterious as the Loch Ness Monster.
Looking directly overhead, one can see an opening in the trees plus some freshly broken pine branches on the ground underneath. Looks like someone came off about 15 to 20
Yeah, this
feet
is
up.
just going
Number
over
5, Leveland UFO case. Remember this scene from Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Yeah.
After being enveloped by a strange light, Roy's car begins to experience strange malfunctions caused by an overhead UFO.
Oh, shit.
What you may not have known was that this moment was inspired by a real-life event that took place in Texas in 1957. Dozens of residents in the area claim to have had experiences similar to that in the film over the course of one evening.
It's crazy the fact that multiple people have. It's not
Oh,
just
yeah.
not just one loon. It's
No,
like
no.
a load of them.
The U.S. Air Force investigated and concluded that the cause was an electrical storm or ball lightning. Ufologists contested whether there was a storm that night, claiming otherwise before a committee of the U.S. House of Representatives in 1968. Number 4, Spherical UFO. We can thank ufologist and filmmaker Jeremy Kenyon Lockyer Corbell for releasing this clip of a spherical craft. Allegedly, it was filmed in the Combat Information Center of the
1940s
USS
Street
Omaha
Fighter.
on July 15th, 2019.
It is in the front of a jet, isn't
At
it?
the Second World War, they were flying around bombers and stuff. Reach
The
out.
UFO is seen
Yeah, they
flying
call
through
them
the
true
air,
fighters.
then
I don't
dips
really know
down
much about
into
it
the
at all.
water, proving that it can travel.
So
through
No, I mean,
space
this
and
evidence is,
By the end of the footage, the
there's so
craft
much of it.
disappears into
It's
the ocean.
unbelievable. There's no denying that it's happening.
Just
Most
disappeared.
people won't be
Pentagon
after
confirmed that
the
the
ones
footage was
knocking on
captured
your
by
door.
the U.S. Navy.
You know?
According to
I can
Corbell,
understand,
a
but when
submarine
someone
search
who's
was
interested
conducted
in
but
something,
found nothing.
it's
Do you think that
obvious
we
it's
will
real.
see a
There's no
release
question.
from the government that shows something
Billions of
conclusively?
people around the world.
There is more that could be shared.
You know,
Will be shared
telling
with
the same
Congress for
thing.
certain. I don't see that coming to the public soon.
Number 3.
And these are military
triangular
tracking.
craft. Corbell
Yeah,
has also
yeah,
released
right,
footage of a
violence,
mysterious
so they-
triangular craft filmed
They're
by
certainly
U.S.
not
Navy
Russian.
personnel. The night vision clip was
Triangle.
filmed from the destroyer
Three of them.
USS
See
Russell
it
in
there.
2019 and leaked by Corbell in
Cars of
2021.
triangle.
In night vision video from a Navy destroyer, a mysterious flying triangle above the deck of
Night
the ship.
vision as well.
According to Corbell, the government's classified briefing states that the alleged craft
I've seen
footage
these over
are
the
not
battlefield in
owned by
Iraq.
the United States or
So
a
what
foreign
is it?
military. In addition, the
just
objects are
triangle.
behaving in unexpected
That's all I
ways.
can tell you.
The unidentified aerial
And
phenomenon
it's
task force
intelligently
hasn't
controlled.
been able to determine what these crafts are.
And former intelligence chief John Radcliffe says officials have been
Clearly
tracking
they're
technology
watching, aren't they?
beyond our
Exactly,
capabilities.
The video has been confirmed as real by a Department of Defense spokesperson.
The
Chinese.
Pentagon could declass more sightings of what they
Pentagon have
can't
got
explain.
tons of
Number 2,
information. They know exactly
Gamble
what
and
they
Go
are.
Fast.
just can't do
From
anything about
2014 to
it.
2015,
Yeah.
fighter
The technology's
pilots from the
too
USS
advanced.
Theodore
It's
Roosevelt
like perfectly
recorded
tracking, isn't it?
incredible
Yeah, yeah.
footage of UAPs, unidentified
Missile
aerial
tracker on a
phenomena,
plane tracking
which is
that.
what the government prefers to call
How fast is it
UFOs.
going?
that's
Tell you.
it's
25,000 mile an hour.
Well, if there's look at this thing. It's rotating.
No?
The pilots sighted the mysterious objects off the east coast of the United States. The videos were leaked online and later confirmed as genuine by the Pentagon with their official release in 2020.
Well, that's a bit more
This is the gimbal one, it turns itself up.
You can hear from the excitement in the
Going
pilots'
against the
voices that
wind.
they really believe they were seeing something incredible. San Diego in 2004, Navy fighter pilot Commander David Fravor of the USS Nimitz carrier was asked to investigate radar indications of a potential target. Apparently, the missile cruiser USS Princeton had been monitoring an unusual object for 2 weeks. Fravor saw a white oval object hovering over the ocean. Another pilot recorded footage of the object, and the video, known as FLIR, was leaked to the media over a decade later with Go Fast and Gimbal.
Most of the more than 120 incidents over the past 2 decades are not from the U.S. military or other advanced U.S. government technology.
As is the case with those videos, the Pentagon has confirmed that the video is
They say they're
authentic,
probably a bit more
making it
believable, these ones,
serious
than...
evidence.
Well, these are actual ones
UFOs.
from the military
Yeah.
that they released now because they've come out and told you this, they're in our skies, we don't know where they're from.
For answers.
We don't
Did you
know
enjoy
yet,
this video?
but we're
Check out
looking
these
into
other
it.
clips
Yeah.
from watch.
Well, they've released it to the world. This was done 2 years ago.
Right. Well, just
That's what the
declassified.
disclosure project was trying to get out, trying to push forward, and they got it. They got what they wanted.